Welcome back. Another part of the changes that are happening in the ArmeBricks City. And you can see, so we managed to move the table from this side to the needed place here. So spent quite some time on doing that. As you can see, the wires needed to be disconnected. So half of the city is without electricity. That is bad. And yeah, the people are not happy with the changes. Even police is involved here. Here we do have some traffic jams due to road being demolished. So what is coming next is that I need to build the table that should be placed here. And once that is done, all the wires need to be put back where it was, just to go nicely through the tables, and then I will be able to bring back this part of the city and go directly to the last step. So yeah, things are coming quite nicely, so I will let you know with the next update. Okay, another step is complete. So the table is here in the needed place. So now you can see that I do have the gap that I wanted to have, the one that I will need to crawl under this table in order to access it. But now I will be able to do the maintenance here. Later on I will see if there is possible to somehow cover it, but till now I haven't figured out any good way of doing that. So these are in the future plans, but for now, next step is to add back the buildings that were here. And before doing that, I've noticed that I do have a bit different layout here, because as you can see, between these two tables only half of the base plate will be able to sit. So previously it was this townhouse building that was there, so I'm thinking to change some building layout here, and maybe the road will be going a bit further from left side. But yeah, so I will need to experiment a bit, so I will let you know in the next video. But for now, the changes are going quite well. So it is right here in place. So we do have 1 meter and 20 centimeters in length and 80 centimeters in wide. And here we do have that table that was removed and the gap in between. Yep, so let's continue doing that and I will keep you updated. And by the way, forgot to mention that at least some of the wiring were fixed to the new table. Of course, it could be a bit prettier. It is not the best view here, but once it will be in all of the places, I will try to figure out if some of those could be hidden. But yeah, these are the lamps that I use, the LED, to brighten up the lower part of the tables. Yeah, so this part is also considered it done. And let's move to the other one. Welcome back. And another step has been completed. And as you can see, the table is in place and filled with old buildings. I thought that I would change the layout of the city by moving some of the buildings, but I decided that there is no need. Why? The main answer is here. So as you can see, the road base plate is almost in the middle of the table. So it brings me ability to place one building here on the left and one on the right. And I do have a space for a half of the base plate here. So the road goes through the middle of the table, it means that in each side I do have a building, which is cool. So I will leave it that way. So what I managed to do in addition is to bring back all the lights for the buildings on the tables that currently are. So we do have those put back on. That is good. So next step is to prepare the road, because I need to cut off this base plate because it is a bit too big for current size, and I will need to cut off another one with 18 studs just to cover the leftovers of the table, and I will connect this part of the city. So there will be changes for sure, because in my opinion the table, this one, needs to be put here near the sea and beach area, and all the buildings will need to move a bit. So not the original place where it was previously, but some of the movement will be for sure, because we do have this table. And what I'm thinking to do here, because road ends like into the nowhere, I'm planning to add the road here, just connect this side of the city with the new one. So what I'm planning to do is to use those new road plates that I have that came up this year, and do some kind of connection, or just add a curved base plate here. I will see, because I do have enough space here to do the maintenance part. So I think that if I would put a base plate here which will pop a bit, it will not harm anyone, because I need to have at least road that is coming to the side. It should not be a cutoff like it is currently. So yeah, so it will be in the next stages. So for now the progress is quite good. Most of the citizens of the city are happy because their homes are back in the normal places. The electricity is back on. So yeah, just some of those are struggling without any civilization. The streets are empty, and yeah, we are figuring out how to do it quickly. And of course there are train tracks that were disconnected, so some loosage there as well, but nothing that can be fixed. So stay tuned, next episode will be soon.